So one time, I was probably like 15, 16, 15, I think. But it was me and my friend, Gerry McCra, who is renamed, I think his name is now Kuluwan Masar or something like that. I don't know if that's how you say it. But anyways, he came to my house. He was gonna stay over for the night. We did kickboxing and stuff. I think the next day we had kickboxing, so we was gonna stay over, and the next day we were gonna go to kickboxing class. But it was a nighttime, and we wanted to get some like soda or something at the store. I don't remember. But like, okay. So I didn't live like close to the store really. It's like probably like 2 miles, maybe. About that. And so I'm like, all right, well, we just walk to the store then. All right. So we walk, we take the back way because there's 2 ways. There's like a back way that doesn't go on the main road, and then there's the main road, Route 44. So we take the back roads all the way up. A few turns, we're talking, and whatnot. It's nighttime. Nothing really happens. We get up there, and we get it. We go to the store. Nothing weird happens. We go to the store, but then when we go back, we're like, well, let's go back on by walking the highway on the Route 44. It's not like really a highway. It's like a main fucking Route 44. I don't know. It's like a main road. It's like 1 lane, but parts of it are 2 lanes. Anyways, so like, all right. So we walking in like the breakdown lane, and I don't know, we're about halfway back on the main road park. So we had to go down there and then take a left onto Leonard Street, I think. But so we're walking. I think we got close to, we're like around Honey Baked Ham area, and there's a car coming towards us, and they're like driving in the breakdown lane. Like I could tell by the lights, and plus they were like over. I'm like, what the fuck is this person doing? So they're like, I'm like, bro, what are these guys doing? So I like threw my arms like wide. I'm like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? And the fucking car like pulled off the breakdown lane and turned around, and it turned out it was a police officer. It was a cop car, and they were fucking driving, and they were just fucking, I don't know, shitty drivers, I guess. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they weren't like driving the breakdown lane because we were in there or something. They were just fucking driving in the breakdown lane because they're goddamn idiots. And I did that, and they're like, oh, what are you doing jumping in the road like that? I'm like, yo, you're driving in the breakdown lane, man. What are you talking about? It's like, you're going to get in trouble doing something like that. You're going to get hit or something. I'm like, bro, you were driving in the breakdown lane. What are you talking about? Anyways, so they didn't do anything. But I was like, what the fuck, man? Because they were fucking shitty driving. So anyways, like, all right, so nothing happens. They move on. They like spun around the other side of the road, like they went in the other lane, and came like turned around and did that stuff. But then we just kept walking. They just yelled from the car. They didn't like get out or nothing. And they're like, all right. So then they left, and then we started walking, and then we took a left onto that road that I talked about, past Honey Baked Ham and onto Leonard Street, and goes to a V in the road where you take a right. You can go either, but we took a right, and we're walking down there. We get past that part of the area where the V comes back together, and there's a car driving down the road, from the direction we're going. We're headed that way, and so the car gets closer to us, and fucking Gerry decides that he thought what I did was fucking like badass or something. And like he decides that he wants to jump out in front of a fucking car like I just did. But the reason I fucking did it was because they was fucking shitty driving in the goddamn breakdown lane. That's the reason I fucking did that. I didn't like jump out of the car and be like, oh, I'm cool, let me jump in front of a fucking car. No. That's fucking stupid as shit. Why the fuck would you do that? That's stupid as shit, motherfucker. But that's what he did. Yeah. And then the fucking guy like swerved and like and then he stopped and I'm like, oh, you stupid fucking idiot, man. And he's like, stop right there. I'm like, just keep going. And he's like, the police, stop right there. I'm like, he wasn't in a police car. It wasn't a police car. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like, still, we're not fucking, let's get the fuck out of here. Fucking idiot friend. Being a fucking idiot. Jumping in front of a car because he thinks it's badass stupidity. When I did it for fucking, because they was stupid driving in the fucking breakdown lane. Like they were going to hit us, basically. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? It wasn't for any other fucking reason, but he wants to get, oh, I'm badass, let me jump in front of the cop. That now we're fucking got cops on us randomly, and we're fucking running from the cops. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know? I'm like, go. So we go, and he doesn't get out. He like turns his car around. So when he's turning his car around, we're like running, and we get a little bit of distance, and there's like a fucking stone wall on the left side, right? So I'm like, bro, just jump the wall, go. So we go over the wall, and he starts running across the field. I'm like, no, get right up on the edge of the wall, lay down, get up on the edge of the wall. So we lay on the edge of the wall like that, and he fucking goes by, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck. Well, we can't go on the roads now. Or I'm like, all right, we're in like someone's yacht. I don't know where the fuck this is, but it's a huge yacht, not like small, like fucking big ass fucking like farm yacht kind of shit. So like, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. I know there's a back path by my road, like there is runs parallel to our road, to my road. But it's in the woods. And it's like a path, but it's cleared out. Like they were going to build something back there, but they didn't. And they fucking like, had a like area sort of cleared back there. So we had gone back there as kids, not him, but me and like other people, kids from the area. So anyways, I was like, I know that's there. So if we can fucking go into the woods here, we mirror this road out, we'll come to that fucking area. And then we can cut that to the left and then fucking cut across the road and stay in the woods the whole time, except for the one road cross to get to my house. So I was like, all right, let's do this. So we go into the fucking woods, right? we cross this fucking field. I'm like, all right, we waited till the car was a little bit, he wasn't going to fucking, he went by us. These are long ass roads, and there's not really any lights and shit. Couple, one or two, but so we go across, fucking completely pitch dark. We go into the fucking woods. It's like fucking, I don't know what time it was. I guess it was probably like, I don't know what time. I don't remember. It couldn't have been that fucking late though, because we would just go out at like midnight or something. It was probably like maybe 10 at the fucking latest, but I doubt it. Probably earlier. But it was nighttime. Yeah, dark, like full on dark nighttime. So we're in the woods. Crunching around on all these fucking sticks and shit, trying to fucking get through it. It wasn't fucking like open woods. I mean, it was pretty thick. We're going through there and we end up going and wind up in a fucking graveyard, like a fucking old, like super old fucking graveyard shit. And we're like, what the fuck is this, man? All right. So we're like, we went into these fucking woods here. Now this fucking old ass, like super old graveyard, like 1800 graveyard shit. I'm like, all right, well, we just went through there. I'm like, this is fucking weird, bro. Like old ass fucking graves and shit. And we went through that, and then we went a ways, and I'm like, dude, this is pretty fucking difficult. What do you think? And then we're like, well, do you think they're still out there? I'm like, well, I don't know, man. What do you think? I'm like, we can chance it. I don't know. So we decided to chance it. So we cut back out. We went back out onto that road that we were on before, right? Assuming that they would hopefully be gone. So we're walking on that road. And then I see a car coming down my road. Like I could see the lights coming up and they're going to be coming towards us. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, so that could be someone. I mean, who's driving around? This is kind of a not much traffic area. You know what I mean? So anyways, they did start coming that way. I'm like, fuck. All right. So we got to go with no. No, the first time, yeah, they came by that way. Then they drove down that road. I'm like, fuck, okay. So we had crossed the road and we were in like a field at that time. We weren't walking on the road. And I was like, lay down, lay down. So we laid down in the field and the fucking car drove by, didn't see us. And then we got up and went towards the road because like the field ended. We had to go like by some houses where it kind of funneled us in. So we had to go over that way. Like, we could have gone behind, I guess, but you know, we didn't. We just gone into the woods and been like, fuck that. So we're like, all right, let's go through this fucking little funnel and we'll be fucking home free most likely. So we go towards that funnel area and another car comes from the fucking back behind us. Could have been the same one. I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's more than one. And I'm like, oh shit. So there was like these big fat like trees, like I forget what kind of tree it is. Maybe a birch. No, it's not a birch. Might if it's a birch, it's a really fat ass birch. I don't remember. Anyways, it's a real fat tree. And I'm like, oh shit. And we didn't have time to like get away anywhere. So we're like, all right, we're gonna have to fucking go behind this tree and like rotate around as they fucking go by. All right. So I'm like, all right. So they start coming by and we get up on the tree like that. And the car goes by. I'm like, keep going, move around the tree. And he like, I had to push him because he didn't move and he fucking fell out from behind the tree. And they fucking saw us. It was cops. And that was not good because then they fucking got us and they took me to the end of the road and him to the end of the road and they started like flipping out on us. I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot, man. I didn't even do anything. The only thing I did was tell the guy, get out of the fucking breakdown lane, which is what he was doing. That's the reason I fucking was like, yo. But my friend wanted to be a fucking idiot and now this is happening. So that whole shit happened because of him. So now these cops are on us. And they're fucking flipping out on us because of him. And I'm like, bro. And they weren't nice. But they started yelling at us and shit. And they fucking called my mother. Before they called my mother, I was like, oh, he called me like a big mouth or something. Because I'm like, yo, I didn't even do anything. This, you know, you were driving in the breakdown lane. You know, and that's why I did that, because you were driving towards us. You know, why don't you learn how to drive? You know, and they didn't like that shit. They don't like the way I fucking, but you know, whatever. And so the dude hit me with his flashlight in the chest with the end of his flashlight. It's like, bam! Like, I don't want to smash this, but like if he's holding it like this, like a flashlight like this, he's like, smash, like that, right in the chest. Like right here in my chest. I'm like, oh. I'm like, you want charges of police brutality on you, buddy? He's like, oh, who you think they're going to believe, you or me? I'm like, you know, what are you going to say to that? I didn't really say much. And then I basically shut up after that. And then my mother got there and like I told her about it. She didn't believe it or nothing. So even though I had bruises on my chest, so she didn't listen. I don't know. Maybe she's like, well, whatever. But I didn't even do anything. It was him. So then we ended up going to kickboxing. I think I got fucking grounded and shit. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. But that happened to me all the time. I was used to getting fucking bullshitted on from other people doing shit that happened to me multiple times over from fucking idiots that I'm around doing shit. And then I get fucking heat for it. Like in that situation, I got heat for that situation, but I didn't do anything. What did I do? I didn't do shit, you know, but I got fucking shit on. So anyways, that's the story of Gerry McCra and me with the fucking cops driving in the breakdown lane shit. Because the cops were driving in the breakdown lane, that happened. And Gerry being an idiot. But it started from the cops driving in the breakdown lane. Anyways, that's it. Peace.